What the heck? What you guys just saw there is something that could save Gorilla Tag. Let me explain. Gorilla Tag's at a slow decline. But recently with Christmas and, well, the update, it is peaking 47,000 players on a weekday. There's a lot of new players due to Christmas and everybody getting a new Quest 2 or Quest 3. There's a lot, I mean a lot of modders. Hey everyone, my name's CupCup. Welcome to my, well, second monthly rant. Today I'm going to be talking about 2024 and how you should subscribe. Mainly 2024. Now I'm going to be talking about 5 different subjects. Updates, cosmetics, map changes, community, including competitive, so much more. Well, 2024 is coming up inside of Gorilla Tag, and there's a lot that needs to be changed. Most of the stuff is coming from the community, so it's not just me saying this. I've gathered a lot of comments and a lot of research around the internet, so this is all your guys' opinions, or not others. If Tag does end up seeing this, please find the box. No, but for real, all these comments and everything coming from me is community stuff. I'd like to talk about multiple topics and kind of change Gorilla Tag on its own. In a way, I think Gorilla Tag actually sees my videos. Heck, my game keeps stuttering. You can see him under there. Oh my god, he's lagging everyone's game. I'm stuttering. What the heck? Oh, I'm stuttering so bad. Oh, everyone's dying. Everyone's gone. This is creepy. Whoa, this is... I see him down there. Each topic will be around 2 minutes, so skip every 2 minutes to see what topic interests you. I should have countdowns to the update so people don't have to ask and people know. I make a video every time there's about to be an update a day before. I do release hints, but I feel like a countdown will be a little bit better. Maybe a week. I think it should be in-game because not a lot of people have Discord where they post a 7-day notice or even Twitter. Well, let's get into the dark stuff about some of the updates. I get that everyone has their own opinions, but some opinions are way heavier than others. Hey, are you enjoying this update?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
As you can see, I got a 3 out of 3 yes. Well, kind of. If I would have asked this back in the fall update, all the answers would have been, whoa! An absolute no. Fall update was literally just a reskin with almost reskin cosmetics. But I'll get to some of that later. Now about the map copying itself. As you can see, we have a mechanic here, here, here. Wait, it's not breaking. And I think, well, even here. Do you feel like this update needs more or less mechanics?
Huh?
Do you feel like... Do you think this update needs more or less mechanics?
Yes, more.
Well, I guess having 2 is not enough, but there's always room to add so much more. Now, in general, most of the holiday updates are really, really good, and they provide a lot of testing ground for Gorilla Tag and future updates. Kind of like the Shrinky map we got last year, and we can get moving objects that you can touch now with the broom. Assuming that's what they use the Halloween update for. Now let's get on to number 2, comp. Some of the stuff is coming from me and some of it's coming from other players. I mean, just look at comp right now. It only takes a nose-picking 3-year-old to hit the infection button, then climb over to the computer. That providing him the rock monkey. Yes! Within he can go over to comp and run over to competitive and not use the pole. You see, you can actually just jump from here and climb all the way. Just climb to competitive. And in my opinion, that needs to be harder. Now, the thing I just acted out was an article that I read. Competitive, I think, should be its own queue. If not, at least not be able to use Rock Monkey in here.
How you got long arms like that? You got long arms, bro.
Yeah.
It's something.
This is competitive, bro. This is competitive. I mean, even right now, if I hop into competitive, it's gonna be... This guy can't even get onto the computer right now. Okay, this is competitive. This is competitive.
11
Hey,
guys.
hello? Bro, I don't even feel like I should tag this guy. Bro, this is competitive. I don't know if it was how... Why am I bald? I don't know how clear it was that this was competitive, but I don't even know what was going on. As well, yes, it is a big issue. There's a lot of people that play competitive, well, in different codes, which is really smart and something you guys should do if you actually play competitively. Like I said, all these are mentioned by other users and not even myself. I would love to add something to competitive. Lemming, please just add like one thing to the course, like literally anything. Now, the idea of this being an abandoned thing is absolutely amazing. And I love the creativity of this being like a storage unit, either for everything in the game or just city alone. We have carts for mines, this from Stump, and 2 creepy, like, lonely chairs. Over time, add a couple things to it and make it just stockpile up. A couple things, or make these, you know, not as big or not as easy to hit when you can literally just hit it with your whole entire arm. That brings us to number 3, cosmetics. I want to start off, this shop is the best example of good cosmetics. While it does seem more like quantity over quality, you have a physics-based holdable, a dreidel that you can drop and place anywhere. I mean, this is not that special. Lights that go with literally everything in the game, and an extremely cool whistle. Such as the train in the game and the train conductors. Well, else is there a train? Well, in the shop, of course. Which brings me to my point in the dungeon. Now you're probably thinking the best part when the dungeon map came out was the smallness. Oh yes it was, and the fact that you could escape and be tiny outside the map. But cool, but there was missing one thing. Back to one thing. Secrets. You don't know to actually get tiny, you have to find this thing right above the map, which also has another secret cosmetic. This entire maze and find the golden coin drops you under a playmat. It allows you to be tiny. I mention this because the train relates back to this. I mean, are secret cosmetics even good? Do you guys like secret cosmetics? Do you like secret cosmetics?
No.
Do you like secret cosmetics? Do you like secret cosmetics? Okay. Do you like secret cosmetics?
It's Daisy 09, Dad.
Do you like secret cosmetics? Oh.
Yeah.
As you can see, most people like it. And one thing I do adore about these fan games is they can kind of get more creative than the actual game. One of the fan games, you actually have to find videotapes and even key cards to allow you to enter other levels. These other levels allow passcodes and a lot of other things that you have to find yourself. People play it so much because they have to figure out what it is, and they watch videos on it, allowing the game to gain more popularity and grow over time. It doesn't have to be secret. They can add one hidden cosmetic around the entire map, maybe placed in here, or even here. Every single update that would make the game a little bit more fresh and new. Another thing about cosmetics is style update, which is literally a copy and paste of the other fall update. I mean, look right here. This is literally all the stuff that they copied from each update. That was literally just the exact same, but almost reskinned. Isn't that crazy? That's a lot. Dude, that's a lot. And honestly, I think they're focusing on more cosmetics than more quality of cosmetics, and this update does not show that at all. But I mean, the fall update, which is probably one of the worst updates, here had a good example of that, but it also didn't have the quality. It also didn't have the quantity either. Now, one of the most unique thing every update, the updates this year have been phenomenal. Think of the lava update, the rising lava. It was out of nowhere and unexpected. Along with the school update was absolutely perfect. It focused on everything. The cosmetics were perfect down to a T. I absolutely loved everything about it. But then they had Halloween. The gameplay was absolutely phenomenal, but the cosmetics were brings me on to my next topic, kind of. Entire map changes. You want to stick around for the last one because that one's a doozy. I'm gonna use this update for an example, but I'm also gonna use fall. Like, oh, literally reskin the old updates. Here's two different videos. Something with this. They have the lights, snowman, even the same snow and snowballs, but they added an entire Wonderland and multiple different features. The lights blink, entire thing, which I don't know does nothing. This man. Not to mention that they're working on another game. They did add this, which was really love this thing, and it honestly has nothing. It honestly has nothing wrong with it, except now they're adding little live events in the game that make it feel, well, welcoming for some players. Do you feel welcome to Gorilla Tag? Said the N-word.
No. Since I'm a girl.
This is where we get to a tough and big part of this. Rocket ship has not changed. They have not done anything with it. No Christmas lights, no nothing. It is honestly the worst thing inside of Gorilla Tag. Every so often, but that's no excuse. They have done nothing to the. They're planning on doing a moon map or maybe even the new game that's, you know, supposed to be space theme and not really space theme, but who knows because it does absolutely nothing. Now let's go on to number 5. 1, 2, 3. Community can be quite great, and with a lot of new players comes a lot of better community. New players even help out new players, which is kind of funny. So here, the N-word way too much. Little kids should not be saying.
I turned 7.
I feel like that's another video, and that's, you know, enough of me just yapping the entire time. Tell me what you guys got for Christmas down below. Like, remember to stay away from that snowman.